Hinged.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Nice and bright. It looks really weird on the webcam then. We were like, is this working? Hi, everybody. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
Together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And if this is your first time here, welcome. Hello. This is one of our regular Sunday lives where we cook something in the kitchen. And today, Google Dawn with me. We're making African peanut stew.
Just to be clear, in a 1940s newsreader accent, African peanut stew. African peanut stew, good sir. Yes, that's what we're making. It's here. We're live. We're in our kitchen at home. It's Sunday. And that's what we're making today. Paul's just dusted off his recipe book. Welcome one and all. Hope you can see us and hear us okay. This is the second time that we've used the fabulous new webcam that we've got. So hopefully we are nice and clear and bright and you can see our dazzling eyes.
We are clear and bright, but it's a bit, looks like it needs to do something.
I don't know. It's nice and central. I mean, I could just do that.
That's a bit better.
Does that feel better?
I think so.
I think it's because the corner of the table's here and it's throwing us all off kilter. And also, I think that this lens is wider. Is this lens slightly wider than the other one?
Yeah.
Are we wide?
Are we quite wide?
So yeah, welcome one and all. 42 in the house. Welcome all of yous. Thank you for being in the chat, for commenting, for saying hello to each other and just generally being your lovely selves, which we've seen is it's always nice when you're all saying hello to each other and welcoming everyone. Hello to our fabulous mods.
As always.
Alex and Ashley are in the house today. Blue names with a spanner at the side.
Should I close this, I wonder?
Oh, maybe.
Let me try that. Let me try it.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ankrad. Hope you are good. Yeah, I think that's helped a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a bit better, isn't it?
Our autofocus is like, oh, he's moved.
So I'm going to start. We can chat whilst I start.
Yes. Well, do you want to explain to people why you've not done a huge amount of prep today? Because you mentioned that before, didn't you?
Yeah, because I wanted to do it all with you guys on here. So I thought, well, there's no point in anyone who is cooking along, who has the recipe. Thumb of ginger is one of the ingredients for the paste. Just if you don't know, by the way, ginger is really easy to peel with a spoon. A teaspoon. So much easier. You just kind of scrape and the peel comes off. So I'm going to start getting the paste ready now. African peanut stew, of course, is a staple in Africa, particularly West Africa, I think.
Okay.
And it's made many different ways. I found loads of recipes online when I was first kind of looking it up, and a lot of the vegan versions use beans and sweet potato, and I just thought, oh, actually I like the sound of that. So the first time we made it, I made it with sweet potato and red kidney beans, and it was delicious. It was really beautiful. This time, because it's often made with a meat such as chicken, I'm going to use a chicken alternative. I left it right in for that purpose.
This one?
Yeah. So I'm using these today, which is the no meat, no chick strips from Iceland. I've got about half a bag here. So yeah, I'm going to be using that today. But you can use any kind of bean you want: black beans, red kidney beans, white beans, or you could use tofu. But the sweet potato I definitely recommend because it's quite fiery. I suppose You don't have to make it fiery, really. You could skip the Scotch bonnet, but then it wouldn't be an African peanut stew.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, however, you could maybe use a milder chili.
Yeah.
Because Scotch bonnet's pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, or you could just put less in, or you could take the seeds out and just put without the seeds.
Yeah, yeah.
Options.
Me and Jason like heat
We
and
do.
spice. And even Stuart never used to be a spice person at all. I think we kind of broke him when we did the Samyang noodles taste test 3 years ago.
His bar raised significantly, didn't it? His spice bar.
When he comes here now, when I do the Chinese platter, those of you that know the channel and know how me and Jason eat will know that we have a Chinese style plate about minimum once a fortnight, kind of, you know, usually 3 weeks though. Anyway, I used to, whenever Stuart came for dinner and we were having that, I used to do him a milder version. I don't anymore. And he had the African peanut stew when he came down the first time and loved it. Right. So I'm going to grab, I'm doing it in my NutriBullet. I need a new one of these, you know, it's manky.
It's just
That's
the lemon.
actually clean.
Yeah, it's just the lemon.
Would you believe it?
Because it's used very regularly, isn't it? So
it is used.
there's nothing wrong with it. It just looks a bit foul.
Right, I'm going to leave you to chat for a second, Jason, while
Okay.
I do a little bit of prep over here.
Okay.
I'm just getting some other ingredients ready for the paste. And that would be the garlic and the onions.
Focus. Focus on us. Oh, she doesn't know whether to focus on you at the back or me at the front.
Do both, Barbara.
go.
It's funny. It's so much better.
It is, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Bought for us from a lovely subscriber. Check out our unboxing vlogs.
Please do. Please do. I'm just going to have a look at the comments and the chat. Adam is in the house. Glad you are home, safe and sound, and wonderful to meet you last night, Adam. Thank you for coming up. For anyone who doesn't know, we had our TVG Grub Club 3 last night at Purezza in Manchester, and it was delightful. There is a very quick live on the channel somewhere. So if you didn't catch it last night, you could always go and have a look for that. I think it was about 10 minutes, give or take. But it was wonderful. It was a really, really lovely evening. Is anybody cooking along this afternoon? I know Paul put the ingredients up. Was it yesterday, Paul?
I did.
Yeah. And as Ashley says, yes, a nice relaxed Sunday in the kitchen. Absolutely. And we're looking forward to a nice chilled evening this evening. It's been a pretty busy and full-on weekend with allotment stuff and Grub Club stuff. But yeah, we're looking forward to just having a nice chilled one tonight. Oh, that's a good one, Pigeon. Pigeon says, I freeze ginger and grate it when I need it in recipes. Good idea. Yeah, nice. I know you can buy it like pre-chopped now in supermarkets and stuff, can't you?
Right. We're ready to start getting the paste put together now. So,
yes. Good, good. Oh, sorry.
Shift this.
I will pre-warn now, as Paul alluded to before, the NutriBullet is going to get used at some point. So if you are watching this with headphones in, we'll try and just give you a quick warning.
Be warned.
Be warned, yes. Apparently, we wouldn't know ourselves, but a few people have said it can be quite loud, particularly if you're wearing earphones. So do watch out for that. One Love Dre says, hey guys, my other half and I really enjoyed your last full shot where you go around comparing prices. Those are the kind of videos that are really useful and we love them. Thanks. Well, One Love Dre.
Oh, do you mean do you mean the budget one?
I assumed that was.
Yeah.
That was
We enjoyed making that one. Pretty important for right now, isn't it, really, as well? Right. 1 thumb of ginger. I've cut it into 3 pieces in there. 5 pieces of garlic in there, 2 onions, 2 white onions, just quartered in there.
Fabulous.
And then, where's my teaspoon measure? Yes, it is. So, we're having 1 teaspoon of paprika. Yeah, it'd help if my teaspoon measure would fit.
Oh, Ashley says the audio is a lot clearer on this one.
Oh,
Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Ashley, for that. For letting us know about that. That's cool. Anything that improves the video and audio quality. Obviously, we are always
1 teaspoon of paprika. Sorry. Slightly heat.
Yeah. Obviously, we're at the mercy of YouTube sometimes, and we're at the mercy of Wi-Fi. Well, no, we're hardwired, but we're internet connection, should have said.
About this. 1 teaspoon of turmeric.
Vegan Runner is cooking along, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
But a couple of other people would have liked to have cooked along, but it's a bit early for them. Some of our subscribers from other parts of the world, Mary,
turmeric,
Yvonne, just got up. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope it's a nice start to your day.
1 teaspoon of fenugreek powder.
Nice.
2 teaspoons of ground coriander.
Ground coriander.
2 teaspoons of ground cumin. And a Scotch bonnet from the fridge, Barbara.
Scotch bonnets. Down here, won't they?
Yes, I'll be down there, yeah. Now, honestly, if you're going to use a Scotch bonnet, if heat is not your thing, guys, be careful. These are really hot.
You okay with that one, yeah?
Really hot. Yeah. So all I'm going to do, because me and Jason are spice heads, is I'm going to take that top off. And the whole thing, including the seeds, is going in for us.
You've got a little bit on your finger though, so do be careful. Because if you rubbed your eye or something, you don't want to be careful around the eyes. Careful around the eyes, as Sean says on Hot Ones.
Right, thumb of ginger, 2 onions, 5 garlic, teaspoon of paprika, teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of fenugreek, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 Scotch bonnet. That's your paste. It's a bit like a curry.
Yeah, I've never thought of that before, but yeah, it kind of is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Dorcas, thank you for being here. Dorcas says, good afternoon, lovely people and pizza munchers. Nice, thank you for being here. If you don't mind, anyone who hasn't, please do consider giving the live stream a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated, and it does help get the word out there. How's that? Oof. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to pour the tiniest bit of water in there because I just need it to loosen up.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit thinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I only put a tiny bit in, then literally a splash.
Alex says, even the sound of the NutriBullet is better than it used to be. Excellent. And Ashley says, wow, the blender's not too bad today. Ashley, I hope you're feeling better soon and you're able to smash the rest of the pizza from last night. I really do. And Adam says, the pizza was the best I've ever had. Sorry to hear you're still not feeling great. Ashley, hope you can stuff that pizza later. Yes, absolutely.
Brand new, beautiful little induction hob from our wish list from the fabulous Claire. Claire, thanks. I've already thanked you on Instagram by Messenger, but thank you, Claire.
Thank you. It's very, very fancy, isn't it? Something I learned today, which I didn't know, only certain pans will work on an induction hob. I had no idea. I would have just been putting anything on there and I was like, why is it not working? Yeah, so there you go. Paul told me before. Oh, I've got to read that from Adam because that's just, you know, such a lovely thing, Adam. Bless you. Just want to say as well that the camera downplays just how amazing Jason and Paul look in person. Such an attractive couple. Adam, you legend. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you.
Right. Now, what I need to do, because we're using the chicken style pieces, Jason.
Yes.
I want to give them a bit of a crisp before I do anything else.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to give them a little bit of a cook through.
Little bit of a cook through of the no chick strips. Yes.
Plus, once they've kind of heated up a little bit, I cut them smaller because they're quite big, you know. Well, some of them are. They're all kinds of different shapes.
Oh, nice one, Dorcas. Thank you, everyone, for the feedback on the webcam. That's really good to hear. Really good. Dorcas says, the sound and picture are much clearer than before. Excellent.
Oh, it's an amazing webcam. Got such an incredible group of people around us who've, you know, spotted things on our wish list. Our wish list is genuinely things that we're going to buy when we can afford them. And some of you guys just jump on and get them, and then they're like amazing.
Yeah.
Watch our unboxing vlogs. And the last one was in the lounge. Oh no, it's after a mukbang.
Yes, it was.
And it's in the unboxing playlist anyway.
One Love Dre. Are we all right to answer a quick question?
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite tea, guys? I really do love all types, but for me personally, it has to be chamomile tea.
Well,
if you'd have asked us a year ago,
bloody Alex, one of our moderators, has got us all into Bird and Blend in Manchester, which is a dedicated tea shop. What did we have yesterday? We had lemon drizzle matcha iced tea. You had a hot one.
Yeah, which was gorgeous.
And then we had mocha chai. Was it a mocha chai you got me, Alex? Again, chilled.
I think it was.
With plant milk over ice. Beautiful. But we've got. Can you just lift the camera? Can you see that from there?
Oh, yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
That's all tea.
We've got lots of tea, and to be honest, everything I've tried so far has been lovely. And I'm not even a massive tea drinker. Vegan Runner says, that smells so good in my Breville blender. Wow. Because Vegan Run's cooking along.
Oh, brilliant.
Excellent.
Isn't it a beautiful smell? It really is beautiful, isn't it? It's like, right. I realise some of you, wow, she's quick.
Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone, by the way. Thank you, Sue, for the thumbs up and for being here. And as I say, better late than never. It doesn't matter. You're here. That's the main thing.
So you turn over now. And you. Why?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Mary Karen has shared. When I go to a discount store and there aren't labels, I bring a magnet with me when I go pot shopping. If the magnet sticks, it'll work on induction.
Yes, it says that in the booklet.
Nice one. Every day is a chance to learn.
So I'm just browning these off. See what it turned off then as soon as I looked at it
Yeah.
up.
Clever. I'm guessing it cools down fairly quickly.
Well, no, because the glass will get heated up by the pan.
Right.
Oh yeah, Adam had a bird and blend yesterday, blueberry muffin matcha. Hot.
Yeah. It was very nice, but mixed with beer, don't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it.
Right, that's done. Like I said, all I wanted to do was to brown that off. And what I'm going to do now is, I never promise you. I'm just going to cut this. This is just our thing. I'm just going to cut these up a little bit because, you know, I don't want big chunks in the stew.
Oh, Pigeon, thank you. Pigeon has just become a channel member.
Nice one.
Welcome to TVG Peeps. Amazing. Thank you so much. That's
Thank you
awesome.
for the support.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ashley, for answering Steffi. Appreciated. Dorcas says, you peeps have introduced me to Bird and Blend. Really delicious, but I get overwhelmed with having to choose. I need to be told, lol. It is a little bit overwhelming, to be fair.
I've just been sent an email to join their affiliate scheme as those vegan guys. So I'll let you know as soon as we are. And then anyone who's making Bird and Blend purchases, if you do it through us, we'll get a little bit.
We'll get a few pennies to help. Yes. Wonderful stuff. So what are you doing now, Paul? Sorry.
I'm just cutting up my... So if anyone's like using tofu, for example, they might want to brown it a bit first, just like I've done with the chicken. Well, the not chicken.
The not chicken.
All I've done basically is I've cut that down into kind of bite-size pieces, just so it works better. Okay. Do you want to pass me them 3 sweet potatoes over, Jason?
Yes.
Oh, I need 500 ml of stock. There we go. So I'm just going to peel these. I need the veg bin, but it's full.
Well, I should go and put this in the compost.
Jason's going to go and empty the veg bin very quickly. I'm just going to quickly peel these sweet potatoes and then cut them up into chunks. We'll bring the pan back over in a minute and we'll fry off the paste. Just to cook it through, let all those herbs and spices come out. And then we'll be adding a tin of chopped tomatoes and 500 millilitres of stock to the paste. And then our other ingredients. It's actually quite easy to make. This is yet another Franken recipe. As in, I read a few recipes, jotted down the bits that seem to be common, and made a couple of tweaks. And here we are.
Yeah. Vegan Runner says, I'm browning tofu with a bit of seasoning.
Nice.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Oh, you know, a couple of weeks ago, you might have seen it on one of our meals vlogs. What did we have it on the top of? Can't remember, but I cubed up a block of tofu. And I put just like literally a teaspoon of sesame oil and a teaspoon of light soy sauce in a bowl, and give that all a good mix up, and then absolutely loads of salt and pepper, ground black pepper, ground pink Himalayan salt, fried it up in the pan. It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just like salt and pepper tofu.
Yeah, definitely.
Really gorgeous.
Oh, that's nice. Laurie says, Laurie Parker, I ordered quite a bit of Verdant blend. Shipping costs to the US was outrageous, but worth it. They asked when ordering where I heard about them. I said, those vegan guys, of course.
I wonder if this is why they've sent us an affiliate
Could be.
invitation.
Nice one, Laurie, and thank you for
I mean,
sharing
that's
that.
very nice of them, though. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I like it when companies are proactive like that.
Definitely. Yeah. And Karen says, not food related, but I've just discovered a new cosmetic company from Ireland called Ayu, AYU. As far as I can see, the products are vegan. Nice one. Thank you for sharing that, Karen. Appreciated.
I'm all Superdrug me for makeup.
Yeah, they are great, aren't they? Even I know that, and I don't know a lot about makeup, but I know.
It's like most of Gemini's stuff is Superdrug.
Yeah. Definitely. May I politely ask, whilst Paul is finishing off this peeling, we have 109 of you fabulous folk in the house. Could I possibly get a few more thumbs up on the live stream? It would be greatly appreciated. And for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, just so I can take a second to explain, the reason we ask, thank you, by the way, the reason we ask people to thumbs up on the vlogs that we upload on the channel and the live streams and comment and chat is because it just drives the YouTube robots. And we really would like this year to get the down-to-earth vegan message out there to as many people as possible. Because a lot of our long-time subscribers have said that our down-to-earth approach has really helped them. So that's why we ask, by the way.
Right, I'm just going to cut these into chunks.
Yes. Sweet potato being chopped into chunks.
I'm going to use that.
Is there any more peeling required?
Peeling, no.
No.
Right. We're done.
Put that to one side there. Excellent. Angarad, thank you. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. If we can get to 100 thumbs up, of course, I will be overjoyed. It gives me a very warm, satisfying feeling in my soul. Nice one, Ashley. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, basically. You know, it's all about the interactions on social media and on YouTube. YouTube is a community like every other community, like Twitter, like Facebook. You know, and the more interactions and engagement there is going on, the artificial intelligent robots kind of look on that and they're kind of like, oh, okay, nice. I'm going to just shift so you can see. You can see Paul at least a little bit in the background chopping things. Nice one, Karen. Thank you. Adam, yes, we literally just had. Oh, hang on a minute. No, we finished off that slice of pizza that we brought back of Paul's. And then what else did we have? Oh, we had a tiny little piece of chocolate about half an hour afterwards, just something sweet, just to finish off the evening. And the little piece of chocolate that we got from in our treat bag, our VIP bag at the Northern Vegan Festival a few weeks ago.
Okay, we're going back on.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil back in the pan. Just some extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I want the paste to have something to cook in.
Yes, indeed. Before I forget as well, I will also just take a moment to send love and hugs to Mum and Dad. Hope you're both doing okay. I will try and give you a call later on for a quick catch up. And without a doubt, we'll be seeing you very soon. Dad's birthday is imminent, of course. And Father's Day is fairly imminent here in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is.
It's not our wedding anniversary this year.
Oh, the 19th.
19th
Yeah.
of June.
There you go. Double whammy.
Right.
Delaney, thank you for being here. Hello from South Africa. Amazing.
I'm going to get my paste in here now.
I might just touch back a little bit. Oh, thanks everyone, by the way. Appreciate it. 75 thumbs up. You wonderful lot. Thank you.
It's all these ridges, and you've got to get in between them.
Well, you don't want to waste it, do you? You want to get as much out as you possibly can.
Yeah. Right. So we're just cooking that paste through to make sure that all those spices
Get activated.
Yeah.
Nice. I've got a little bit here on the side.
Hubbard's chopped tomatoes as featured in our Sainsbury's
Woo!
vlog. What have you done?
There was a little bit on the table there, so I just thought I'd try it.
You're absolute fool of a boy.
Woo! Nice. Nice. Ah.
Tin of chopped tomatoes.
Do you want me to incorporate?
Yes, please,
Yes.
love. And I'll do the stock. I'm just using a vegetable stock cube.
Matt Ferry has just become a channel member. Welcome to TVG Peeps. Matt Ferry, thank you so much for the support. Thank you. That is massively appreciated. Yes, Flanny, bonus splash indeed. Yeah. It was a precursor.
Was it really hot, Jay?
It caught me off guard, but I should have known better, really, shouldn't I? I should have known better. Oh, nice. Karen says, it's Memorial Day weekend here in the US. We are going to a huge party at a neighbour's house this afternoon. Fabulous. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon with friends. As we discovered last night, and you know, it's not something that we do very often. It's so nice to socialise with wonderful people. It really is. I think that's all suitably. Oh, the door. Someone's at the door.
500 ml of stock. Like I said, this is just a veg oxo cube. Mix that in.
Excuse me. Oh, it's all gob today. Woo.
And it'll seem like, oh, that's quite a lot of water because it'll go really thin. but you need it thin to boil the sweet potatoes.
Ah. Yes, of course.
And they'll add quite a lot of consistency.
Of course they will, yeah.
So I'm going in with the sweet potatoes now. 3 sweet potatoes, peeled, chopped and cubed. What?
Just get out of the way. There we go. Ah, nice. Nice. Oh, Lois says, I made the Caribbean black bean and pineapple stew this week and it was a hit.
Well, that's a hench herbivore recipe
Yes.
from his first cookbook. Well, it's a gem herbivore recipe.
Yeah, yeah.
Could you pass me some tomato puree?
Okay, I can do that. That stuff? Just that? You need another one?
Yeah, there's not enough there. That one's got garlic in.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Yeah.
About 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, but usually when I'm using tomato puree, I just kind of go, ah, and guess.
Yeah. Hmm. Ah, nice one, Tracy. And thank you for the lovely words. Watching and listening to my 2 favourite vegan guys and making flower arrangements for the cemetery, Tracy. Wonderful. It's something quite therapeutic I've heard about flower arranging. I don't think I've ever done it before, but I've heard a few people say it's quite a therapeutic and relaxing thing to do.
Right, I'm just going to leave that now for a little while so we can just have a 5-10 minute chat.
Yes. You're done with that, aren't you?
Yeah. This induction is amazing. There we go. Amazing. Pass this chicken, Coco. I'm going to put that in now. You don't have to. You could wait until your sweet potatoes are a bit more cooked, especially if you're using something like tofu, just in case it disintegrates a bit. This won't, because it's soya.
Good point. Yeah. Fair point.
Get that in there. Beautiful bowls from my beautiful drag daughter and Harad and mum and dad. Just gonna grab that. Beautiful set of bowls. Thoroughly enjoyed eating out of them the last few meals, and they're really good size and all. They look a bit small, but they're actually perfect.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ashley's been a member 12 months.
Oh, yes.
And a mod for about 5.
12-month anniversary. Best community ever. Love you all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. It really is. It's a fabulous community. We always say this.
I've been thinking about this today, and I'll tell you for why. There's a lady I watch called Mom the eBayer.
Oh, yes.
Love her. Angel. Beautiful black family in Chicago. Angel, Antoine, her husband, and like 3 or 4 kids. Anyway, she does dumpster diving in like the rich areas of Chicago. And she's always saying, because she does live chats, like she does it live and chats to people, and she's always saying this is the best community on YouTube. And I was thinking about it this morning and I thought, how many people feel that their community is the best community on YouTube?
Yeah.
But how much does it prove that there are far more good people in the world than there are arseholes? It's just that the arseholes get more attention. But the world is full of good, beautiful, lovely people who want to connect with other people who, you know, it's just a shame that the arseholes get the most.
Yeah, I know. And you're right, they do sometimes, don't they? And that's why I think a lot of the time on our channel and a lot of other channels that we kind of watch and enjoy, like the one that Paul just mentioned, I think it is about that whole, what are your values, what are your philosophies? And we always say this channel, first and foremost, is about building people up, not knocking people down. And that's what it's all about. And that's at our core. I think that's fundamental, one of the most important things. So when someone does come along and they prove themselves to be a bit of a prat, they'll often get called out for it because we don't stand for any of that silly business round here. No negative ninnies, you know. Gorgeous. Smells lovely. Really does. Yeah. So whilst this is simmering away, if anybody's got any specific questions for us, now would be a good time. We could probably answer a few. If not, we'll just chat away and just catch up with you all and, you know, see what's going on in the world. Millie, I'll try and beat our mods to it. African peanut stew is what we're cooking.
Peanut butter, crunchy for us. About 125 grams, but it's one of those things, put as much in as you want, really. Like, I'm going to put more in than that. That's just the first bit. You want to start stirring that round, Jason, and you'll find it mixes in really well.
Of course I will. Oh,
sorry. Oh, the drama.
There'd have been drama if it had all gone everywhere.
Your drama.
Jason Drama. Bromley. How do you want me to say? Yeah.
And probably a little bit more as well, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, it is called peanut stew.
Eileen is having meat. Oh, let me just do that. Meatless sausage casserole, mash and mixed vegetables. Have a great Sunday. Kiss. Thank you, Eileen. That sounds lovely.
Are you doing our stovetop sausage casserole or your own?
Yeah.
Myself, I'll come in with you now. Break up that. Oh, now it's gone really thick and beautiful, unctuous, some might say.
Yeah.
Oh, smell that, Jason.
Oh, yeah. It's so lovely, isn't it? So lovely.
So I'm just finding some more lumps of peanut butter and making sure that they're incorporated into it.
Flanny says, is there anything peanut butter can't do?
No.
No. It's an amazing thing. Amazing.
I think that's probably enough peanut butter in there.
Yeah, I'd say probably.
To be honest.
Not that I really know anything about cooking.
But
but...
Could you pass me the bag of spinach out, my little darling,
yes.
please? I'm now going to add a handful of spinach and yeah, I want that as well.
Do you want another Scotch bonnet?
Do you want to put one in?
I don't know. You said two, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't know what it's.
Spinach.
I don't think it needs it.
No, you think one's enough?
Taste. Wow. Wow. Don't forget we've used seeds as well. You've already had a taste of the paste though, so you've already disabled your mouth.
I mean, it tastes great to me. I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Health Arena says, I'm busy making a mushroom pizza from scratch. Extra chilies on. Excellent. Yes. Sounds right up our street. Vegan Runner, just getting the peanut butter in now. Almost put Biscoff spread in by accident. Silly me. Excellent. Yeah, that would have changed things up a little bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have made it an interesting new dessert for the vegan community.
It would have been very sweet, I imagine.
So I always scissor chop. I do the same when I make a salad. I scissor chop my spinach. This is just baby leaf spinach. A little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I put a full bag of spinach in a curry the other night. You wouldn't have guessed it.
It does go to nothing, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did a spinach and tofu curry. It's beautiful, man. So good, so simple, so easy to make. Beautiful. Oh, go on, just a few little bits more. When your body's head and above me and I'm laying right out on the floor. When you think I've loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more.
Nice. Good song choice.
It's a beautiful song, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Alex, great question, and I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head right there. Are you guys doing anything for the Jubilee, or are you not bothered? I have very mixed feelings about the Royals. I'm not a massive fan, but it's amazing. 70 years, only 2 more to beat Louis the 14th.
Do you know
16th.
what? I'm not a big fan of the Royals. But, controversial statement, got a lot of admiration for Liz.
Mm.
And I know she won't mind me calling her Liz.
It is a controversial statement because, you know, some people would say she's done a lot more harm than she's done good. But
how though? What harm has she done? She was born into this.
I know, but also in being born into it, she's somebody who could have affected massive change. And maybe some people would say maybe she's not done enough.
I think it was drummed into her from a very early age. This is how you must be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is who you must be. Don't argue.
Yes. Yeah. But, yeah.
And I think for the sake of the country, that's what she's done. Thinking she was doing the best thing. It might not necessarily turned out that way, but
it's a tricky one, isn't it? And I'm sure lots of
love
people...
a night at the Mecca.
Night at Mecca Bingo?
Yeah.
Maybe
with
she
like
would.
a few rollers in and a head scarf.
Maybe she would.
Pair of sunglasses so no one knows who she is. Very lippy. You know what I mean? Bless her.
Yeah. Well, you know what? No judgment here, as we often say. If you're doing Jubilee stuff, good on you, and we hope you have an awesome time. We really do. For ourselves, the Vegan Queens have actually got a gig over the Jubilee weekend, so our focus and attention will, of course, be on that. Most definitely. Coriander going in?
Yeah.
Coriander going in.
I'm just ripping a handful out of here. A bit more.
Yeah.
Stalks and all.
Messy.
I'm just going to chop it all. I'm going to try and do it quite finely, actually.
No messing about.
Oh, I love it, man.
Ooh,
I love it so much.
Yes.
And of course, for our American friends who might not know that the original name is coriander, your name is cilantro.
Dorcas says, I think I would rather have a Liz than a Trump or Boris.
Yeah.
Very valid point, Dorcas. Very valid point indeed.
I do. I honestly do. And I think I always will admire the Queen. I admire that she did what was expected of her and has always been the face of the stable face of a family with a lot of dysfunction.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that image of her sat on her own at her husband's funeral. You know, while Boris was partying. Shithouse.
Yeah, that's one turn of phrase.
Can't stand the man. I
Yeah.
put a status on my thing last night saying, if anybody votes Conservative, no matter what reasons you've told yourself you vote Conservative, we have nothing in common.
And then you swore.
Then I did swear.
Didn't you?
I'm just disgusted with
Yeah,
them.
it is despicable.
And he's just changed that law as well. That, you know, the only law that kind of made ministers accountable.
Yeah. As we said the other day, it's the kind of thing a dictator would do, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't want to get too political on a Sunday afternoon, but, you know, many of us will be aware we segue now and again and drift into these conversations briefly is all. 93, we are very, very close to 100 thumbs up. Thank you, you bloody awesome people. Thank you.
Can you pass me a lemon, Dave?
A lemon?
Please. I'm going to use the juice of a full lemon in here. So, we're going to cut her in half. I'm that sorry.
Paul, do you know, Laurie's asked, and I'm not sure, is Hench Herbivore's cookbook just an ebook?
Yes.
Yes, it is just an ebook. Yes.
Excuse me.
Like ours. Paul wrote, for anyone who doesn't know, many of you will, Paul wrote and put together a fabulous, our first...
Down to Earth Vegan.
Yeah, our first book, Down to Earth Vegan, which you can get by clicking on the link in the description of any of our videos that are on YouTube. Oh, Millie, that's lovely. Thank you. Millie says, I love how kind and gentle you both are. You're truly beautiful people. Thank you for sharing your lives. Well, thank you for sharing your lovely words, Millie. We were talking about that last night at the TVG Grub Club. And, you know, like attracts like a lot of the time. And that's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Sadly, a lot of people take gentle and kind as like weakness. Do you know what I mean? Far from it. Far, far from it. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, Sue says, doing the housework with you two in the background makes my chores a hell of a lot more pleasurable.
Ah,
nice. Nice.
Done. Once the sweet potatoes are cooked through, done.
Yeah, because so from this point
Ready.
on, it will just... Actually, it won't thicken up much more than that. Maybe a little bit, do you reckon?
Well, yeah, because some of the liquid will evaporate off and it's the peanut butter is there. And then you serve it either just on its own in a bowl, which is what we did the first time.
Yeah.
Or, no, I think we had rocket on the side.
Did we?
I think so.
Can't remember.
Ah. Hi guys, my husband Matt Furr just tried to send you some money, but his laptop froze. Thank you
for helping Matt go vegan. We love you both so much.
Oh,
Rose,
nice
thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you.
I'm really glad to know we've helped.
Yeah.
That's why we do the channel. Because we found veganism a bit rocky at first, and we were like, if we found it like this, other people have. But we realised very quick that it was actually a lot easier than we thought. And it's that whole thing about leaving a rock in the road. You leave a rock in the road to tell someone you leave a sign in the road to tell someone there's a rock here, be careful, don't trip over it. I didn't see it. Here's a sign. That's what this channel's about.
True that. Going back to what you were saying before about what we had with this when we had it the first time. Flanny, did you see Flanny's asked that it's looking gorgeous, Paul? Do you have that with rice?
Yes, second time. I think the first time we just had it with just in a bowl with a side of rocket and tomato, I think.
You might be right.
I think I did just a rocket and fresh tomato side salad for it. But with rice, it's outstanding. It's outstanding. I'll try those sweet potatoes because they usually don't take that long. However, I don't think they're cooked. Oh no, they are.
Yeah?
Well,
Getting there.
yeah. Yeah. They need a little bit longer. The thing is, I'm going to turn this off soon because this is our dinner. So we'll finish it off later on. Like, you know, I'll put it back on about half an hour before we're going to have our dinner, just to make sure the sweet potatoes are cooked through. And we will probably have it with rice, won't we?
I think so. Yeah, we're kind of loving our rice at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are. We're loving our rice.
Should we have a little taste of the sauce?
Yeah. Adam says, just had to get the washing in as the skies have just opened, or as the kids would say, God's having a wee. We're okay here at the moment, but it is looking a bit cloudy. Yes?
Yeah. So I'm just going for the sauce. Yeah. Really. Oh, salt and pepper.
Oh, it's so good. That's so good. I don't think it needs salt and pepper. But it's up to you. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit like, nah. When it comes to
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I lean more towards pepper, like my mum. Paul leans more towards salt. That's just the way it is.
It doesn't need much salt, but it does need a pinch. Just that'll do. That'll do. But I think it needs plenty of black pepper, Jay.
Plenty of black pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
Dorcas says, I would never have thought of using peanut butter this way, but I'm glad I've got some in to try it ASAP. Excellent. And Laurie says, I love your channel. So many channels seem unrealistic and may discourage people. We have said this before. I think we've said it on previous lives, whether it's when we're cooking in the kitchen or when we are eating in the kitchen on a Saturday, or even when we're just chilling in the lounge on a Friday. We often say that we want to try and keep things realistic. There's no point in putting barriers up and building walls. We want to remove all of that stuff, make it as realistic and as simple as possible, whether that's budget shopping or just cooking meals that don't cost a fortune and don't have 101 processes to them.
Try again. Is there a small Scotch bonnet there?
There is. You want to put one in? Vegan Runner says, taste test here, just right, thumbs up. Excellent. I'd be interested to see, Vegan Runner, what yours is like with the tofu in it, and what the texture of your tofu is. Are you going for quite firm, or is it going to become really soft and almost kind of incorporate into the rest of the stew? The other small Scotch bonnet?
I think so.
I agree. I think there's a small one in here, memory serves. Yeah, that's the small one.
Right. So, to be sensible though, Jason, I'm going to de-seed this one.
You're going to de-seed it, yeah?
Because we've got seeds in the sauce.
Yes. Oh, Adam, good question. What films or shows are people watching later? Think episode 4 of Night Sky and maybe episode 5 as well. Woo! I think we will probably watch an episode of Voyager later on because we've started watching that right from the very beginning and we've got 7 seasons to go through. Loving it so far. And I think we will also watch at least episode 4 of Night Sky. Sissy Spacek, absolutely amazing so far. We're both gripped. It's really interesting. You get to like episode 3 and you're like, without giving too much away, you get to episode 3 and you're like, okay, there is way more to this, way more going on. Very, very interesting. And Sissy Spacek is a legend. She is amazing. I feel really bad because I can't remember the name of the actor who she plays along.
No, I can't.
And he's brilliant as well, isn't he? He's really good.
JT Summer. Okay, Jay.
I'm looking at comments and checking things, making sure I've not missed anything. Oh, Mandy, that's lovely. I'm going to share that as soon as you've gone to the efforts of writing it. Hi, guys. How lovely to see you both. You're looking so happy and well. You're obviously living life with big, warm cuddles. Cuddles, so important. Talking about that last night as well. Cuddles. With Jay and Dave, who were also big cuddlers. Can move back now, can't I?
You can, alone. So yeah, for us, we put another Scotch bonnet in, just in pieces, because that's really going to kick the heat up a notch. But we like things really hot, so if you don't, I would recommend only one Scotch bonnet in the sauce, and I would also recommend taking the seeds out because they really kick it up a notch.
Yeah. Scotch bonnet is up there in the higher reaches when it comes to peppers.
But it's actually a really tasty, beautiful.
Fruity. A little
Yeah.
A little bit fruity. Very nice. Yeah. One of the nicest tasting ones in our opinion.
Do you want to just do an overshot?
Yeah, I can try. I'm just reading that. I've had them. I saw the pink salt in my local shop. I have the black salt for tofu egg. What sort of taste does the pink one have?
It's just normal salt. Adam, it's just it's meant to be better for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. It's less processed, isn't it? It's not processed. It's like natural.
Yeah, but the pink is, I think, iron.
Right.
Could be wrong.
What was I getting?
This summer. You was gonna see if you could
Oh yeah.
little.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see what it does. Oh, where are we? There.
So there we go. That's your African peanut stew. It's a little bit more orange than it's appearing on camera.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It is.
But that's it.
Nice. Right, so gently bring his back as best I can.
And so I do think we're going to have that with rice this evening. But because we're done now, as in that's ready to serve.
Yeah.
We'll just heat it up later.
And
Turn that off.
Do its thing now.
I can move this over here.
And then that just stays there and cools down, yeah?
I'll move it.
Okay.
It's like it'll only be warm on top.
Fabulous.
And then we'll wipe that down and put it away.
Excellent. There we go. Job's a good one.
But that's just that webcam and that camera have made a world of difference.
Yeah.
To these.
Health Arena has also started watching Night Sky. I'm hooked. It's brilliant. It really is, isn't it? It really is. It's an excellent series from what we've seen so far.
Just getting rid of this.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stay on the table. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Fabulous. All cleaned down, done and dusted. And not actually a ridiculous amount of pots either, which is nice. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey guys, I know Rose sent a super chat on my behalf, but still trying. We love you and wish we could do more to support you. We try and spread the word about veganism the same way as you do, with love and a smile. Much love. Oh, that warms my heart.
Thank you so much for the super chats, which help
tremendously.
A huge amount, like really a huge amount.
Yeah, but also, you know, in terms
share
of
our vlogs, everybody.
Yeah. In terms of being like
those budget ones and stuff like that,
TVG ambassadors, as it were, kinda. You know, spread the word. We love yous for that, and we love that that our approach is disseminating out across the community, and others are, you know, you're all wonderful, you're all beautiful people. Do you know what I mean?
Beautiful people.
But yeah, Matt, thank you so much to you and Rose. Greatly appreciated. I'm just going to scroll back up because I think I put a little marker. Did I? Oh, there we go. So that's where we're up to, yes. Oh, Jay, yes, Stranger Things season 4. I think we will be diving in on that at some point. We're both big fans, aren't we, of the series?
Yes,
definitely. And we've just actually recently, I think we've watched 4. Maybe I think we're halfway through the Love, Death and Robots on Netflix, season 3.
Season 3, brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant, curated animation.
Sci-fi.
Really good.
CG.
Yeah, but it's also the messages in this particular series that
Yeah,
they're getting across. And there was one that we watched last night. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called like Dawn of the Mini Dead or something. It was like a zombie short, but it's the animation and the style of it is amazing. It was so cool.
It was.
Yeah, highly recommend Love, Death and Robots, I think it's called, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Oh, Alex, yes, we smashed Outer Range with Josh Brolin.
Yeah, we loved it.
Really good series.
Very good. J.K. Simmons, thank you.
Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. Greatly appreciated.
I knew it was 2 letters and then a surname.
Yeah.
Same guy that played the editor of the newspaper in Spider-Man or Superman?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Phil Spider-Man. Flanny, J.K. Simmons was excellent in Whiplash. Not actually seen Whiplash, but yeah, I suspect he probably was. Also, wasn't he in Oz? Have I just imagined that?
Yes, he was.
He was amazing in Oz.
Yes, he
Anyone
was.
see Oz back in the day? Amazing prison
series.
He was in that.
It was just Oz.
Yeah,
it was good.
So good.
So good for ages.
A lot of really good actors came out of Oz, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were in it, and then they went on to do other great stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Flanny, Scotch Bonnet, before she did one face, now Scotch Bonnet times 2, 2 of those faces. I don't even know what those faces are, but they make me laugh.
Oh yeah, it's going to be hot. It's going to be
hot, yeah, without a doubt. Ashley, bless you. I think Paul looks amazing as well. I'm incredibly proud of him. But also, Ashley, dare I say it, you're looking pretty fabulous yourself.
I told her that last night.
Pretty fabulous, yeah, without a doubt. You've done amazing.
Actually, I commented on her ass.
You did, didn't you?
Well,
in a nice way.
It looked incredible in her jeans, and that should have been acknowledged. I precursed it though with, please don't take this the wrong way. You know I'm gay and I love my husband.
Married man, you're a married man.
I'm not coming on to you, but your ass looks great in those jeans, girl.
You prefaced with that, or you said it afterwards, one or the other.
But I said it first.
Yes.
Because of course, I don't ever want to offend anybody.
No.
Air frying tofu. Laurie, of course, that's a great idea. Nice. Do you know, I've never air fried. I think I've tried doing crispy baked in the air fryer, but I've never just air fried just chunks of tofu.
Oh, yeah.
So might try that at some point.
Yeah.
The smell of that, oh man, it's so good.
It really is. Yeah. Nice one, Laurie.
Beautiful. So we're going to have that with rice tonight, and then we'll probably have it with rice again, won't we? In you know, a few. In fact, we've got a portion of curry left in the fridge as well.
Yeah. Depends how much there is left after tonight.
To have with chips.
Because there'll either be enough. There's definitely be enough for a lunch, but if it's too much for a lunch, then we'll have it later in the week.
Quiches are gratefully accepted as always, my beautiful Ankarad.
Yes.
Who we will be seeing in June.
We will, won't we?
We will.
Looking forward to that. It's going to be lovely, isn't it?
It's going to be, and we'll be doing yet another collab blog.
Yes. Yeah, always nice. Always nice.
All kinds of things.
Although it's quite difficult. When we went to Frostburger a few weeks back, I had to get very creative with my editing to make sure that a certain person wasn't included visually in the vlog. I had to get very creative at a couple of moments.
Who?
Dad.
Vegan
Runner update. The tofu is not crispy on the outside, but has taken on the spicy, creamy flavor. A little, I like a bit of spice, so I think 1 red pepper is enough for me.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent. Yeah, I would say that for most people, actually. Most people, if you're not into spice, only use a small one in the paste and get the seeds out. Yeah. We're crazy boys.
Also, and it's an obvious statement, but you can always add more. You can't take it out once you put it in. Do you know what I mean? You can always add a bit more afterwards. You can always put some crushed chili flakes or whatever in. But Vegan Runner, thank you for cooking along and thank you for sharing as you've been going as well. It's been really nice because it doesn't happen that often. I think people do cook along sometimes, but obviously cooking along and updating on the chat at the same time could be quite tricky, depending on how good you are at multitasking. But really nice. Thank you for doing that.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I've still got a bit to go, but I'm very pleased with the fasting. It's worked more than. Angel, are you going to camp out?
Ah, the question.
We've
been asked many times over the last couple of months, haven't we?
We were considering it seriously.
At one point, we were kind of 50-50.
And then I read an article. I think Plant-Based News have done a kind of pro side of this, but it's is it called Stamford Hall? And it's
I think so.
It's a hunting and shooting place.
It's like a hunting and shooting lodge and grounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we're not keen on that.
And I was like, all right, so they're giving money to this organisation that hunts and shoots there. And it's put me off.
Yeah, it's put me off as well, to be honest. It's put me off. And again, going back to what we were saying before about the Jubilee and everything, you know, we're not about judging people. We're not that kind of folk. And of course, many of you who have took the time to get to know us, you know that. So no judgment here for anybody who is going. We personally feel ourselves, it just doesn't sit well with us. In our gut, deep down in our guts, we're a little bit like, that's really put a black cloud over it all for us personally. So unfortunately, this year, exclusively, categorically now,
no,
we are not going to vegan camp out this year.
We might have a couple of camping trips though.
That's what
you know what I might do if we do sort out a camping trip, and we've got we know 4-6 weeks in advance. Let folk know,
of course,
where we're going to camp,
of course,
especially if it's the campsite.
Absolutely.
And some other, we can have our own little mini vegan camp out, just on a nice campsite, cook food, walk to the beach.
Might even bring my guitar.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But that's quite a long answer to quite a short question. But we hope that you understand, without going into too much detail, we hope you understand our thoughts and feelings on that. Pigeon, I loved Oz. Yes, it was excellent.
Sasha, hi, love.
Hi, Sasha. Thank you for being here.
We've not seen you for quite a while, but I know it's these boyfriends there now. So
I know.
Life's took back over.
Sasha's been a busy boy. And of course, you'll be, I imagine, Sasha, similar to ourselves, you'll be not just enjoying very, very good company, but you will also be in the thick of it with growing stuff.
Eileen, about the sausage casserole, Paul, I'm following your recipe. It's a belting little recipe, though. So simple, so good.
Yeah. Nice.
I think we all looked amazing last night, to be honest, especially the fast fan, as we are.
The fast fan, of course.
Because it's me, Alex, Ashley, and Adam. Me and the Triple A's.
Yes.
Are doing the fasting, but it's really worked. So, it jumped, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, so there we go, we're back. Been binging under the banner of Heaven and Effects.
Oh, Tracy. That's a rabbit hole to go down, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Oh, it's a terrifying thing. It's a terrifying thing. And it's not going away anytime soon, is it? I could talk about that for hours, to be honest.
Star Cradle, we haven't watched Top Gun Maverick. I don't think it's out yet here.
It is.
Here?
Yeah.
It's you?
I think it came out on the 25th of May.
Oh, okay.
It's out, but I think it was literally came out, I think, last Thursday or Friday.
Right.
Yeah, it's just out.
Right.
Literally.
We will probably end up paying to stream it because we've worked out going to the cinema.
Yeah.
costs the same.
Although I think for Jurassic Park, I think it's a trip to the cinema.
Yeah. Oh well.
We have to go to the
Maybe
pictures.
Maverick as well then,
Maybe.
because that's a very visual.
We've not been to the pictures for 2 years, give or
No.
take, have we? So you know, the new Jurassic Park film is definitely one that warrants a trip to the cinema. See it on the big screen. I'd like to see Maverick, Top Gun on the pictures. To be honest, I would, because I think it's visually supposed to be outstanding. So fingers crossed on that one.
Oh wow! I didn't know your boyfriend had spent 2 years locked in Peru, Sasha.
Sasha, wow,
Had no idea, sweetheart, at all. I'm just glad he's back.
wow, jeez,
Glad he's back. And you're
yeah.
back together. That's like massively important.
I mean, obviously, you probably don't want to go into detail, and I wouldn't expect you to, Sasha. But there's got to be a story there, and it must be probably quite horrible, but also quite fascinating in terms of a story.
Angel, if any for anyone that's watching, by the way, if you type into Google Countryside Alliance vegan camp out, you'll find the article.
Yes.
Or you might even find a few.
Sasha, just to go back to what we were saying before, so glad. We're kind of echoing what Paul said, even more so now that we know that. So glad that you're both together and that you can be together and just all of that. Nice one, Peter. About camping, we've no idea, but like Paul said, we will try to provide people with as much notice as possible.
So, Adam, is it right then? Is Stamford Hall a hunting and shooting lodge and land?
Interesting. Sasha made the same decision. Yeah.
Or Sue's seen Top Gun?
Sue, I have no doubt. I've seen little bits of it. I've not wanted to watch. I don't want to watch too much in terms of it spoiling the film for me. But the bits that I've seen of it, it looks incredible. It looks absolutely brilliant. And I'm a huge fan of the original Top Gun. So, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't my only meal yesterday. I had a lunch.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, because only because I fasted on the day we went to Frostburger, and I was so bloated after we'd eaten.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
You know, when you eat too fast,
you was a little bit more sensible, weren't you, last
before
night?
your belly kind of has a chance to say to your brain, "Whoa, stop now. That's enough." You know, so yeah, I did. I'm doing on average 4 days a week. Yeah. Yeah, Sasha, thanks, love. I'll noted.
Nice one, Sasha.
Noted.
Peter, we shall see, Peter. But I take your point. I do take your point. We very rarely do IMAX, but we've got IMAX at the Odeon, haven't we? Near us.
Yeah.
One of the screens is
but
IMAX.
They've got an no, it's not IMAX.
iSense.
It's iSense. It's a sound thing.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Peter, if only it was money pox. But I know what you're saying. But imagine if it was. We all get some kind of virus that miraculously makes money appear in our pockets out of nowhere.
Alex, go and run now. Alex is running 40 miles this month for muscular dystrophy, as their cousin is bedridden with it. Well done you for taking affirmative action.
Good on you, Alex.
Something positive.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Most definitely.
Absolutely wonderful.
I kind of just want another little spoon of just another little.
Do it. Do it, love. Okay, he's got his eyes shut.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
Oh, and to finish that off, by the way, should you want to, you don't have to. you could put some crushed peanuts on top when you serve it.
Oh,
Or even whole peanuts.
suits you.
But I think crushed peanuts just in little bits.
Yeah.
So they're not from the peanut butter,
Mm-hmm.
just you know, on the top. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. It's a good song. It's a good song to have in your head. I forgot it was Dr. Hook. Yeah, Dr. Hook.
Amazing.
Beautiful song. Why haven't we got a Dr. Hook album? I bet they've got loads of great songs.
Yeah, you know more Dr. Hook songs than you think you do.
That started with an advert in this country, didn't it?
Ocean Colour Scene.
No.
Was it not Ocean Colour Scene?
You know, more Crowded House.
Crowded House, yes. Adam says, valid point, but Newark Showground was the same, most days used as a cattle market.
I know, and I didn't know that until after the fact.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I'm like, well, I can't justify going because I know.
Yeah.
Before going, I know what it is. Had I known what that one was in 2019, I wouldn't have gone. I just don't believe in supporting those kind of industries. And if you're paying them a huge amount of rent, you're paying them.
Yeah.
You're saying all us vegans, we're happy with what you're doing here, and we're going to camp here and have fun.
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, just to play devil's advocate on this for a second.
Sylvia's Mother, that's another great song.
Yeah.
Sylvia's mother said, Sylvia's crying. She's gonna be leaving today.
Just to play devil's advocate for a second, I think a lot of people who are pro in terms of vegan camp out and where it's being run, and obviously the organisers, many of whom I am sure are incredible people, they would probably say we want to find somewhere to have the maximum amount of people to attend vegan camp out. My feeling on that is actually find somewhere that's ethically sound and fits with our values as a vegan community, and actually sell less tickets, have less people at vegan camp out, and maybe run 2 a year.
They've got greedy. They've got financially greedy. It's all about the money these days. That's what a lot of people online are saying, that they see that this organisation has become it's all about the wallet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about the veganism. It's lost its core. But there are 15,000 people happy to hand over their money and go along.
Fair enough.
So anyway, we'll leave that one.
Yes.
Vegan runner, I think a drizzle of tahini would be gorgeous on the top, actually. Definitely. Just to add that other kind of, well, because tahini's kind of nutty. I know it's sesame seeds, but it's got a nutty vibe to it, tahini.
Yeah.
And so it would add another dimension to the nuttiness of the peanut butter, wouldn't it, really? Nice.
Indeed. Laurie says, I have enjoyed spending time with you today. Thank you, Laurie. I'm off to purchase a bird feeder and seed. I have a family of finches that built a nest in a wreath on my porch. Oh. I can no longer use my front door.
Oh, no. We've been feeding the birds like buggery down at the allotment. Thus far, they've been fed entirely by the lovely Adam, who's bought all their bird seed and was so quite ahead on the bird seed at the moment. But they love having the feeder there, and it distracts them. It's like, never mind the peas, you've seeds there.
It's a bit of a distraction, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Victoria in the house, afternoon all, late again. Very late this time, very late indeed. But you know what? As I always say, you're here, and that's the main thing. All the cooking's done though. I've just tried it. Just tried another little spoonful, and it is delightful. It's delightful. Flanny appreciated my cool spoon throw of approval into the sink. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, she jumped. Oh, just pop back up, please. Oh, Carly. I was going to say I hope you haven't got a second bout of the unspoken, but I had it 2 weeks ago for the second time, and I just thought it were hay fever. Sincerely, until it must have been night 4 or 5 of having it, and I had a sip of my wine in the lounge with dinner, and I thought, I'm not keen on this one. I wonder what Jason's got. So when I came in the kitchen and looked at the wine, I was like, oh, we have that regularly. Why didn't the wine taste funny? Jay, have you got any tests left?
Yeah.
And lo and behold.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad, was it? It wasn't that bad. Nelly, thank you for your kind words. Greatly appreciated.
Hannah, do you know that at Morrison's has brought out and brand new meal deal snack called nut and seed flapjack, plant-based, which is vegan. It tastes so lovely. So it's part of the meal deal, Hannah.
Ooh.
You can have it as part of the meal deal. That like be your snack item.
Nice.
So you'd have a main, that as your snack, and then a drink.
Like your side or whatever.
Yeah,
your snack. Yeah,
fantastic.
Good stuff. I noticed as well, somebody had shared something the other day. Sainsbury's in their, is it the Plant Pioneers range at Sainsbury's? It is, isn't it? Plant Pioneers.
Yeah.
They've, or they're about to, or have already brought out like vegan choc ices, a dark chocolate choc ice and a milk chocolate choc ice, both vegan in the Plant Pioneers range.
Nice.
There you go. Just reminded me. So thank you, Hannah, for sharing that, because it prompted me.
Do you know, Adam, that's it. Our bird feeder is right above our strawberry patch.
Yeah, we had a few birds robbing our strawberries. Last year we saw them getting pecked at. The annoying thing with these fat birds as well is they'll peck at a strawberry. They won't eat it all, and then they'll just leave it on the floor.
Bellies that big.
Half-pecked strawberries.
Not my finger. They've got bellies that big, a tiny little belly.
Yeah.
So they have a bite and they're like, oh, full. Full now.
Really good point on the netting protection, Adam, as we discovered last year. If you watch the vlog on Monday, the allotment vlog, when we upload it, you'll see that over our pea place where all of our peas grow, we've got a net over there, but it's a very particular gauge of net to stop like birds from getting stuck.
The holes are about that small, so a bird has absolutely no chance of getting in there, but bees can get through.
Yeah. It's the best for kind of just making sure that nothing gets harmed.
Yeah,
basically with the netting. Unlike the oceans. Yeah.
My lip here is still burning a little bit just from having a bit of that. Oh, unless did I wash my hands after I chopped that?
I actually don't know. I don't know. It's probably wise to just to be on the safe side. Oh, I've just got to point out, because I've only just noticed, 124 thumbs up. Thank you all so much. Genuinely, thank you. That is awesome. Really
don't forget, guys, if you muck about with chilies, wash your bloody hands.
Careful around the eyes. Careful around the eyes. Do it again, because I love it. I love it. For anybody who isn't aware, I mean, they don't need a plug at all in any way, shape or form. They are hugely popular. But we are big fans of Sean and big fans of Hot Ones. It is an absolutely brilliant series. And I will go as far as to say that Sean on Hot Ones is one of the very best interviewers, researchers and questioners I have ever seen on television or YouTube.
You know why?
Well, partly because he loves what he does, clearly.
And because he takes a real interest in the person that he's actually talking to. So he does his research.
One of the very best at what he does. But, really,
you know, genuinely. He's paid well and all. So we've got time to do the research.
Of course he has.
I'm not putting him down for that one because I completely agree with you. I love Sean.
But where they started off.
He's gorgeous and talented.
Yeah.
He talks a bit fast sometimes, though. I don't, because I think if I'm there, I know. Big dreams, love to be on there. If I was there and I'm suffering, you know, number 6 or number 7, and I'm like, oh, and he's like, so we found this picture on your Instagram. I'll be like, what? Shh, slow, please, from Sean.
I'm sure he would take that into consideration.
And he should be able to focus on what you're saying, darling.
Yeah. Peter, next weekend I'm going to the Planted Expo in Vancouver, Canada. Fabulous. It's there's going to be tons of food to try, and there's going to be speakers, and Game Changers Star will be there.
Nice.
Awesome stuff. Hope you have a brilliant time, Peter. That is cool. That is proper cool.
Game Changers, the fella that made it.
the director, or some of the people from it that featured in it, maybe.
It's mainly athletes, isn't it, in Game Changers?
Yes. Yeah.
That's why it was so good.
Metal kicks ass. I don't think we have we? Have you seen the images of the new Winnie the Pooh horror movie or heard about it?
No.
No. I don't know how I feel about a Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
I feel about that, actually.
Especially having watched Pooh recently with
and it was so lovely.
Ewan McGregor. Yeah, both of them we watched, didn't we? Because we were like late to the party with the Pooh films, and then we watched the first one, and we were both like just left with that lovely warm feeling, and we were like, we need to watch the second. So good.
Pooh.
Pooh. Yes. Metal Kicks ass, thank you for sharing that. I think we will check it out, even though we both feel a little bit weird about that.
Bye, Leroy and Trace, and I love that you do so much for the birds.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Bye, my love.
Take care, both of you. Yeah, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and joining us in our kitchen on a Sunday. Lovely. Oop, oop, oop.
Right.
Just checking we've not missed any questions. Yes. Adam says, careful around the eyes and definitely wash your hands before a bathroom trip. I'll never make that mistake again. Absolutely. It doesn't matter. I've told you this. It's a bit graphic, but I'll tell you anyway. If I have really hot chilies or a really hot chili sauce, I feel it in my wee. That night. And it's really hot. Yeah.
Last week before I got bed is like cystitis. Shocking.
Oh, nice, Dorcas. Dorcas has been harvesting loads of small broad bean pods today and made the whole pods into a kind of ratatouille. Really tasty. Also making loads of fruit sorbet. Nice.
Our broad beans are doing all right down there. There's a few pods on each of the plants, but the plants are only about this size.
They're really small, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's one's got a pod like massive.
One of them's got a pod on it that's almost the same size as the plant.
Yeah.
It really is. I think I took a picture of it the other day, actually. I might have shared it. I can't remember. Yes, indeed. So I think we're all caught up. We're all caught up there. I don't think we've missed too much.
No.
Yes.
It is darkest but hot.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell or go bright green, it just burns.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice. Nice. It has been a wonderful bit of time spent with yous all, as usual.
Always is.
Really, really nice.
I love doing these lives.
Hope we haven't missed any key important questions. Tried to kind of keep on it with the chat. Thank yous all again so much. In case I forget to thank yous at the end.
While we're doing our 5-minute goodbye now, because it normally is, if there is any questions,
yes,
you can get them in quick now before we go.
Sasha says, hey sweeties, I need to start cooking creamy spinach noodles. It is.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Nice, Sasha. Hey, lots of love to you and your boy.
Yes,
my dear friend.
Indeed.
And we shall chat soon.
Defo.
So those of you that haven't cooked along today, any of you planning to try this at some point? Because actually it's pretty easy, isn't it?
It's reasonably straightforward, yeah, I would say.
Listen to him talking like he knows.
Well, I've just sat here right next to you while you've done it, so I think I do know, don't I? Oh dear. Good.
Yeah, is anyone going to be having a bash at this at some point? I'm sure at some point, like next time I make it, perhaps I was going to do a short recipe vlog for it, and then I thought, oh, I've got a Sunday live coming up, I'll do it on that, because I know that some people like to cook along.
Yeah,
and I did provide the recipe in the community tab and on our Facebook page and Facebook group, just the ingredients. So yeah, I would like to know.
Adam says it's definitely on the list. I would recommend it, Adam. I don't think you'd be disappointed. It's It's top notch.
It's
Genuinely.
beautiful. It's just beautiful and rich tasting, and you can't get much higher protein. Can you?
Not really, no. It's awesome.
All that peanut in there.
Angela says, I wanted to celebrate my last day of sitting the dog by having a vegan Japanese breakfast in the local canal-side cafe, but they were catering for a private party.
Yeah, well, I saw your breakfast, Angela. You put a picture in the group on Facebook and it looked bloody gorgeous.
Flanny says, definitely going to try and make this one.
Good.
Sheridan, definitely going to make this in the near future. Fabulous. Honestly, I really don't think you'll be disappointed. It is stunning. Really stunning. And I'm not just saying that because if I don't like something, I'll say it as it is. Do you know what I mean?
We both do.
I had pizza with mushrooms on last night as well. Just thought I'd let you know.
And you enjoyed it?
It was lovely.
The one that's telling the porkies.
Yeah, wild field mushrooms they were, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Both pizzas last night were gorgeous.
Yeah, exceptional pizzas. Yeah.
You shouldn't have had that bottle of wine though. You
should just have a pint like I do.
No, because I can't be doing with the gas.
It's not gassy at all.
Not to you, but beers always are with me.
Well,
anything that's carbonated.
I will say that, because I mentioned it last night, I will say that Puretz's lager is one of the least gassiest I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll have a beer with you next time we go there.
Star Cradle, yes, I'd very much like to try the African peanut stew recipe.
Honestly, it's so worth making. It's got a kind of satay vibe about it.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Kind of stands to reason, but it's much more complex and far more interesting. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Doc, because we've been spending a lot of time at the allotment, and we've actually been eating very well of late.
We've been eating pretty well. We have been spending quite a bit of time at the allotment over the last couple of weeks.
Which always does us good, because it's exercise, it's fresh air, you know.
And we had a reasonably good night's sleep last night.
We did, and the night before.
Yeah, reasonably good night's sleep. We do, as many of you will know, and that's kind of like my stock phrase at the moment, as many of you will know, because you do know, we kind of burned the candle at both ends, guys, a lot of the time, and have been pretty much since our college days, haven't we? We've always been burn the candle at both ends kind of people. So at the weekends, if we get a chance to catch up on a bit of sleep and have a little bit of downtime, it doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's greatly appreciated, isn't it? It really is. Yeah. But thank you, Dorcas. That's lovely. And Ankarad says, sending lots of love and massive twitches to best drag mum and short lost Uncle Jason in the world.
Short found. Don't forget, it was long lost.
Yes. Short found.
But then you met, so it was short found.
There you go. Yeah. Although some might say I'm still lost, but that's for another day, another time. Oh, jumpy. Gina, hi, the stew looked delicious. I will have to have a go, but with chili flakes instead of Scotch bonnet.
Well, they'll work just as well, Gina. That's what I said before. Like, if you're not a big spice person, choose different kinds of chili.
Yeah.
Crushed chilies would be much milder.
Yes. Oh, nice one, Flanny. This has been lovely. Food looks great and had a good natter. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.
Yeah.
Nice one, Flanny. Nice one.
Right. Yes. Now we'll start bringing this to a lovely close, and not that much tidying up to do.
No, spice is back on the spice rack.
Yeah, I've started with these now. Which again, check out our unboxing vlogs. Got all of these. So you just do the labels yourself. I need to move that one up though.
Excuse me.
This is amazing because it just means I can just buy packets of herbs now, the packets, and refill. So I'm not always buying those glass pots.
Yeah.
You know,
as much as possible. That's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
shift that one up there.
Whilst Paul's doing that, we're wrapping up. People are already saying goodbye. Thank you for being here. joining us in our kitchen on a Sunday afternoon. Well, Sunday afternoon for us in the UK. I do appreciate that for some others it's a different time of day. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you for the super chats. And as we always say, thank you for all of the support in all of the different ways that it comes. It's greatly appreciated. Just interacting here on YouTube and sharing the TVG love is greatly appreciated. It's been wonderful as always. Yeah, anything else to say, mister?
Love you guys.
We do
Very much so.
love you, mister.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Thank you for the super chats and for you know, Vegan Runner, thank you for cooking along. Hope you enjoy the peanut stew. I'm sure you will.
Off to serve dinner to my husband and myself for our 16th wedding anniversary. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. How wonderful. And thank you for being here on your anniversary. And I hope you both thoroughly enjoy the food as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There you go. Said it all.
There we go. Wonderful.
Right, guys, we will see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.